Hi, Catherine. We heard that you have a new commission for us.
That's correct. There's a requester who has submitted a designated commission for the two of you.
A designated commission? Sounds like it must be pretty important. What kind of task is it exactly?
There's no need to worry. This commission is not dangerous by any means. Perhaps you have heard that Inazuma will soon be holding a major festival, the magnificent Irodori Festival.
Yay! A festival! Oh, come to think of it, we haven't attended a festival in Inazuma for a while!
The Yashiro Commission and Lady Yae are responsible for all the festival preparations. The one who has requested your help is none other than Lady Yae herself.
You know Miko. She always has some unusual ideas in her head. You can bet a festival planned by her is gonna be one to remember. We'd better go to Grand Narukami Shrine and see what she needs us to do.
Lady Yae is currently at Yae Publishing House in Hanamizaka, so there is no need to go all the way to the shrine. In fact, she has instructed me to have you directly meet with her there.
Oh, well that's convenient enough. Let's go then.
Aratani and Kuroda, how are things coming along?
All the books and commission prints for Yae Publishing House were bound and sent out yesterday afternoon, Lady Yae.
Very good. And Murata?
We have already received word from Apekusu and Sailing Breeze that the materials are all in place for Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden with Unlimited Power and Pretty Please Kitsune Guji.
Well done. And what about you, Onodera? Onodera?
Oh, yes, Lady Yae. Everything is ready for the new issue release party.
You are the one who organized the plans for this release party. In other words, you are the team's fearless leader now. So please, show some confidence. Besides, there's no need to be nervous. This project is destined for success. I feel quite optimistic about it. I shall specially grant you leave for the next couple of days, Onodera. Please take the opportunity to have a good rest. After all, you will be very busy on the day of the release party.
Yes, Lady Yae. Thank you very much.
All right then. Is everyone clear about their assignments? Good. We're running out of time, so let's get moving. Chop chop! Hello, little ones. I take it you have received my commission,
Some organizer you are! It's nearly time for the festival and you're still over here ramping things up for your light novel business! Shouldn't you be getting back to the Grand Narukami Shrine? You weren't thinking of dumping all the festival preparations on us, were you? If so, then you can forget it! Paimon won't accept such a commission!
My, such harsh words. It hurts to hear that kind of talk from you two. But as you can clearly see, I'm here working like a dog for the festival, yet you say I'm not doing my job. Let me ask you, little ones, whoever said that the festival must involve the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Huh? But isn't that a given? This is Inazuma after all.
Yes, that is true. But now that the Sokoku decree has been lifted, Inazuma is no longer the same nation that once resisted change tooth and nail. Therefore, rather than sticking to the same old traditional festival, the Yashiro Commission and I have decided to shake things up a little. This time we'll be holding an international cultural festival, distinctly Inazuman, but with a unique twist. I suppose I should start by telling you the origins of the Iridori festival. Legend has it that there were 5 poets in ancient Inazuma who were supremely gifted in singing and writing poetry. They are known as the 5 Kasen. Every year, one of the 5 would present a collection of the group's poems to the shogun for review, which would then spark culture discussions regarding those works. Thanks to them, Inazuma's culture blossomed and gained great influence at that time. As time passed, people began creating various tales based on the 5 Kasen. The Iridori festival was also developed as a result to show appreciation for their works, which so greatly enriched our lives.
Sounds like a festival that's really rooted in culture.
Indeed. To describe it in the words of the ancients, it'd be refined elegance. Unfortunately, with the flow of time, people have gradually forgotten about the 5 Kasen and the festival. Which is precisely why I've decided to revive the Iridori festival by holding a cultural convention featuring light novels.
But, wait a minute! Light novels?
Please stop looking at me with those baffled expressions. In ancient times, poetry was all the rage, but nowadays, the entertainment format of choice is light novels. The important thing is not the format, but the creative work itself. It is impossible to come up with anything fresh if you're stuck using some rigid format of the past. Speaking of which, don't you think that the concept of focusing on the now perfectly suits the current Inazuma? And besides, it's a great opportunity to reintroduce Inazuma to all Teyvat through light novels. As they say, it's 2 birds with 1 stone.
Whoa, that was close. Paimon was nearly carried away by Miko's persuasive tongue. Come on, Miko! You can't fool us. We know you by now. This is all definitely stemming from your own personal interest.
I can't deny that my hobbies had no part to play in this. However, regardless of whether it's light novels or a festival, catching people's attention with a fresh concept is the essence here. Well, what do you say? Aren't you two even a little curious about what interesting things you might see at the festival?
Maybe a little. Oh, all right. Paimon's super curious now.
Come, let's pay a visit to the venue in Rito together. I promise that it will give you a whole new perspective on the festival. There we'll meet a special someone who will tell you more about your tasks. During the Iridori Festival, the area around the Outlander Affairs Agency will become the main exhibition space for light novels. Once things are in full swing, not only will there be lots of official and fan-created work on display, there will also be exclusive giveaways, prizes, and new release parties. This small plaza in front of the International Trade Association will be called the 5 Kasen Plaza during the festival, and nearby shops will be selling special light novel merchandise. You certainly won't want to miss out.
Wow. How should Paimon put this? It's definitely not your typical festival, but it sure looks like it'll be quite the party. Miko, what are these blank boards in the center of the plaza?
Yes, those are...
Ah, Lady I did mention that there would be some reliable helpers coming to assist with the festivities. It appears she meant you two. At last we meet again, Traveler and Paimon. Tell me, how are you faring recently?
festival?
Preparing festivals falls under the Yashiro Commission's scope of responsibilities. Seeing as Lady Yae has poured her heart and soul into the preparations, I'm obliged to be equally dedicated.
Come now, Ayato. We're not strangers here. There's no need to sound so formal. We were just about to discuss the boards over here. They're related to our little helper's tasks, so I'll let you give them a detailed rundown.
Certainly. I assume you two already know that the Iridori Festival originated from the 5 Kasen. These 5 boards are here for painting their portraits. This Iridori Festival is not only the first major festival to be held in Inazuma since the lifting of the Sakoku decree, it is also an event deeply rooted in culture and the arts. Therefore, the Yashiro Commission has personally invited several cultural celebrities from other nations. For example, the artist we have invited to paint these portraits hails from the distant land of Mondstadt. The Yashiro Commission will arrange accommodations and food in Inazuma for each of the distinguished guests. However, we fear that staying in a foreign land may feel a little uncomfortable, which is precisely why it would be ideal to have someone familiar with both Inazuma and other nations of Teyvat to serve as a guide for our guests. I knew you would catch on. It is our hope that you would be able to guide the guests from the harbor to their residence at the International Trade Association, while providing any necessary assistance along the way. This arrival schedule includes the details of the ships on which the guests will be arriving. All you simply have to do is go to the docks at the indicated times.
It's settled then. My, look at the time. I have to meet with my editors, so I must be going now. During the festival, most of the Yae Publishing House's editors will be staying near the Outlander Affairs Agency. If you run into any problems, you may find them there.
This festival requires the full cooperation of the Tri-Commission, and there are still many minor details which require my attention, so I must excuse myself for now. I'll leave the guests in your hands.
All the details we need about the ships are on the timetable that Ayato gave us. Let's take a closer look and be sure to pick up the passengers according to the times written on it. According to the arrival schedule, there will be a ship arriving from Mondstadt today. The artist for the 5 Kasen portraits should be on board. The boat should be arriving soon, so let's head down to the docks. We're the festival guides, and we'll show you around.
Yes, that's right. We are bards from Mondstadt. Word has it that Inazuma has undergone many changes of late. We hope to find fresh inspiration here.
These guests are all bards, aren't they? Well, where's Tone Deaf Bard then? Huh. Strange. He's pretty famous in Mondstadt. Do you think he didn't receive an invitation? Huh? Why's that? Oh, Paimon sees what you're getting at. Even though Vendi no longer rules over Mondstadt, he's still an Archon. came rushing to Inazuma at the first mention of a festival, not only would it seem a little childish, it would also sort of be shameless of him too.
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon!
It's Klee! Were you also invited to the Iridori Festival?
No, Albedo's the one who received the invitation. But because everyone in the Knights of Favonius has been really busy these days, Albedo arranged for someone here to issue me a dependent pass.
Greetings, Traveler and Paimon. After hearing that Inazuma was making preparations for the Iridori Festival, I predicted that I might run into you here.
Ha! Paimon knew it! Albedo's the one they've invited to paint the 5 Kasen!
It seems that you already know why I'm here. Just so you're aware, I'll be using my pen name in Inazuma, Calx. Oh, by the way, do you know where the International Trade Association is? I'll be meeting with the editorial director of the Yae Publishing House there.
Yeah, the International Trade Association is where you'll be staying in Inazuma. We'll be heading there too.
Great. Let's get going then.
Wow, it's so beautiful here! So many things I've never seen before.
Slow down, Klee. Please be careful not to bump into others. Telling Klee so many stories about Inazuma during the trip was probably not the best idea. As a result, she could hardly sleep all the way here. It appears she's even more excited now that we've arrived. Strange. It seems that the editorial director, Mr. Hiroyama, isn't here yet. I'm certain he said that he'd be sure to arrive before me. This might be a problem. Well, Mr. Hiroyama was supposed to meet with me and give me some reference materials about the 5 Kasen today. That way, I could better visualize the content for my paintings.
You mean you had no idea what you'd be painting before you arrived in Inazuma?
I only know of the 5 Kasen by name. Because of the sheer age of the tale, very little has been passed down to this day. So Mr. Hiroyama decided to help me collect some more information. I'm the type of painter who can complete a painting quickly as long as I'm inspired. So I agreed on only receiving the details today.
So when do the paintings have to be done by?
According to the festival plans, the portraits will be revealed one at a time throughout the various stages of the Iridori Festival. The first one, depicting Suiko, will need to be done before the festival's official opening ceremony, which is the day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow? And you're already running out of time!
There's no need to panic. When I was working on light novel illustrations, because the manuscripts are shipped by boat, things were always tight and finished at the last minute. Just last month, to ensure the latest book of A Legend of Sword would be finished for the Iridori Festival, I had to complete the final chapter's illustrations the same day I received the manuscript. I heard that my illustrations were sent to print as soon as they arrived in Inazuma. I still don't know how well they turned out.
Paimon isn't sure if she should feel sympathetic for your working conditions or compliment you on your artistic genius.
Of course, I would still prefer to receive any possible reference materials in advance.
Oh, right! The editors, who knows? Maybe Mr. Hiroyama's over there too.
Alright, it's worth a try. Klee, you haven't slept for a while now.
Okie dokie. Don't worry, Albedo. I'll be on my...
Fingers crossed he comes traveling.
can't be happening. The moment we need to Kuroda and I will go back to Inazuma City for an emergency printing run. The demand...
Despite everything, we're still lucky that we found out today. If this had happened a few days... Hey, do you think that's suspicious?
Well, the editorial director is on his way over there to
Sorry to interrupt, but...
Oh, hey, Traveler. Don't worry.
I'm looking for the editorial director, Mr. Hirayama.
Mr. Hirayama...
Oh, hold on a second, Murata. Excuse me, but you must be Calx.
Yes, that's me.
My name is Kuroda. You must be inquiring about information I do apologize, but please, make yourself comfortable at the International Trade...
Oh, no need. You guys look super busy.
Excuse me, but...
Huh?
Since you were all aware that Mr. Hirayama needed to send me some supporting materials, that means to add to that, despite being aware that I am Calx, after considering these factors, the only reason you...
Well, earlier today, someone spotted the Tenryou Commission was
What? The books are...
Shh! Not only is this book an eagerly...
Because of the dire situation...
I see. If Mr. Hirayama has gone...
So the author of A Legend of Sword is...
Oh. Do you know him?
Shincho would definitely...
I'm here on behalf of the Tenryou Commission, of course.
No, Sarah, Paimon wasn't talking... So, tone-deaf bard. Considering the evidence...
As I have told you, you are a suspect. Before your allegations of theft and illegal entry as a stowaway are traveler, Paimon, do you know this self-proclaimed bard from
Listen, Sarah. Knowing him, it's safe to say that he wasn't behind...
Although he claims to be a special guest for the Iridori Festival, and just a moment ago, we caught him in a dandelion. If it would help shed...
Oh! Ouch! Your words wound me. You arrived...
Similar means?
I merely jest. But why weren't you on the same... Well, once I received the invitation, once aboard, I found the captain to be a kindred spirit, and I was treated... And when I woke up, I found myself in this weird... Coming from Venti?
Excuse me, I'm the owner of the stolen goods from the IA Publishing House, and there are some... Based on what you just said, it seems you've been in the warehouse.
Actually, I did hear some
Oh.
Huh? What did you notice?
When it comes to burglars, they are generally associated with prying or rummaging. As for the sound of footsteps...
I see. But if that's the case, then we're packed.
No, not quite. From the facts that have been presented to us, first, whoever took the novels is... I knew you'd catch on, Traveler. One, it goes without saying that Venti clearly does not match up...
Yes, I agree with your... Mr. Hirayama.
Yes, understood.
I suppose I'm free as a bird then.
Not so fast. Even though we've cleared the theft allegations, we still haven't ascertained...
Aw, 'tis a shame. I thought surely after my honest account you might let me off the hook. Sarah's quite the meticulous... yes, the invitation letter. How? Don't be mistaken. I was strange. Though I had a little too much to drink. If you were holding the invitation in your hand, well, I couldn't both hold the...
In which case,
Huh? You're way ahead of Paimon. Huh? That doesn't sound right. The drinking too much. Oh, yeah.
However, starting tonight, I would advise... Now, if you'll excuse me...
There goes Sarah. All right.
Mr. Hirayama, I'm Calx. We had original...
Ah, yes, so you are Calx. I'm very sorry. These are the materials regarding the...
Let's see here. Yes, it's just as I had suspected, though there were once many stories regarding each of them. But, at the very least...
So, is the info useful?
To some extent, yes.
I am sorry that this information is not as exhaustive, though Lady Yae did say that. So all you need to do is follow through with what's in.
That does sound like something.
Thank you, Mr. Hirayama. No need to worry.
Great. I'll leave it tomorrow morning, Mr. Gen. Whether the stolen books are eventually recovered or not, you have my gratitude.
Well, seems there's nothing more... Huh? Betty?
Traveler, Albedo.
Let's move out. What is it, Venti? A piece of paper?
Indeed. When I awakened to find myself in the I didn't think much of it then. But on second thought...
Let me see. Suiko.
The story told in this
Seriously?
Yes, I concur. But...
All right, look, meeting together and eat...
Hey! And let's...
No, it's fine.
Wait a minute! What
As I mentioned, but if I use a model...
One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
Wow, you really came through, Albedo.
Yes, it really is.
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, tone-deaf bard. Well, Albedo, who will be your next...
The next one will be Aoi no...
Albedo, might I suggest waiting a little before
Another story?
I believe he's referring to the possibility...
Do you think the mysterious...
It certainly is a For example, it appears that...
Yes. So for now...
The blessing of lesser Lord Kusanali. A nation blessing now 10% off. A nation blessing now 10% off.
The passenger ship from Liyue that we're supposed to meet should be arriving soon. Let's go to the docks. You know that Shincho will be on board, right? So we should be careful not to say anything about the stolen novels. You must be visiting from Liyue to participate in the Iridori Festival, huh? Is it Paimon, or have we met somewhere before?
Yes, in fact we have. The inventor of Theater Mechanicus, we heard that they'd be demonstrating the game.
Oh, speaking of...
Master, he's,
Whoa. Shincho...
It's the traveler in Paimon.
Oh, we aren't actually guests. We're actually...
Please, no need to worry. I was, yes, now that... Huh? That's odd. There was a piece of paper underneath my bag.
Ooh, let Paimon... Oh, there's no...
The story you found?
Oh, yeah! In the warehouse down by... Yeah, that's it! If you can find one of the...
Wait a moment. So you mean that...
Hey! It's hard coming up with stuff...
There's a chance of meeting...
Uh...
Really?
That's just a few days later. It is a most rare
Don't worry, Xingqiu. Also, we heard
So you've all... To be honest, Calx is not only... But when I looked at the art... Oh my! I was beginning to get carried away there. Let us depart. Quickly now.
Luckily, the Let's move out.
Traveler, Paimon.
You must be Calx. Forgive me.
And you may call me out.
No.
Why not? Besides...
It's not just you, Albedo.
Oh, by the way, we haven't...
You know...
Huh? Oh, I understand this.
Splendid.
If all of you are free...
Well...
Do you have other plans, Shin?
No, not at all. Speaking...
Shimura's.
That's perfectly fine with me. But I must first...
No, Paimon, I'm not referring to...
Huh? Xingqiu's...
Paimon, you read
them together? Suiko lost... Huh? No way!
And that is Moreover, he... Yes, that is indeed my...
But... How
calm down. I think that... It's I'll be relying on your assistance to get to the bottom. Good.
Let's move out.
I don't see anyone's... First, we must... Since we're still waiting...
Albedo, what's your...
If he really is hiding...
Oh, kinda think...
Is that so?
The last phase of the Iridori
That's right.
I've seen Jen use signature.
He'll be there in person on the...
Wait a minute.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant.
There has been so many lively young customers recently. Hello there. What?
Hi! Do you have any...
Why, of course.
So the weather is...
It sure has.
Oh.
That was delicious.
Now's our chance. Let's talk to Xingqiu and see if he's... Maybe we could start by asking...
Well, I've never...
Speaking of the gym...
Well, to be honest...
Well, that didn't tell us... By the way, Xingqiu...
Oh, I was reading a novel...
Didn't you feel... Well, there did...
To be honest, there wasn't much. So, when the... However...
Paimon didn't catch anything suspicious, so... Oh, right!
We learned a couple of things from his account, but we still require more evidence.
Speaking of illustrations, my novel didn't suck, yet you've consistently managed to select...
Thank you. Light novel illustration.
Well, that scene was...
No, there was a crack in his alibi. My illustrations were sent for... Xingqiu, we have something very important to...
Oh? Why the solemn looks all of a sudden? Huh? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Mr. Okazaki told us earlier that actually the weather at sea was very bad these last few days. So when you said that everyone came running to the deck to see Mount Yogo, that couldn't have happened!
On top of that, the latest installment of A Legend of Sword will only...
Well...
The jig's up, Xingqiu. Are you in some kind of...
No! I suppose my lack of sleep isn't... I did in fact come to...
Oh! Well, if this isn't a coincidence.
Huh? Tone deaf.
I heard that the owner of this establishment has some fun... Says who? I just bumped into
The
did I...
Oh no. The person they apprehended. Was it by...
Apologies. Kujo-Sara didn't...
Everyone, it's too late to explain.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you...
Let's move out.
Please, wait. Oh no, dare.
Oh, so you must be
Anyway, you...
No need to worry, Genyu.
Yes. And
Oh, you...
well,
Xingqiu looks pretty flustered. What exactly...
In the end, I'm the...
No, Genyu. It's only appropriate that I take for the Iridori Festival. Not only was this the first, however, I did...
Yes, to be frank...
Even though such an event will be... So these past few days, so I came up with the idea. I thought everything will work out to make things worse.
Onodera. Also, at a previous event, I practiced tired, but looking...
Hey, come on.
Yeah, that's right.
Onodera,
Yes, I understand.
We should probably be... Let's move out.
Onodera? What are you doing here?
I'm very sorry for all the trouble.
Yeah, why didn't you tell everyone?
That's right.
Let's leave the past behind us now. Our first priority is to help...
My progress is not what I had hoped for. Even after working through the night these past...
Oh, no.
I understand. Murata, go back to Yai...
Yes, Mr. Hirayama.
Yes, good idea. Ah, you've just reminded me. 2 calligraphers from Liyue arrived.
It seems I'm real...
No need to worry, Genyu.
Yes, but writing...
Even though Xingqiu's...
I always used to...
We also owe it.
Huh? You...
Pardon me.
Oh, right.
I see. It appears... Albedo. Not only do I owe the...
No problem.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself. This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion, Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akahito.
Albedo really is. Wonder how Xingqiu's calligraphy training is going. Oh, hello! He's a friend of ours. Oh, what's it? It's getting late now. supposed to be at the docks. Let's go! The arrival schedule says ship stopover, 1 person. Does that mean we're only welcoming 1 guest today? Look! That figure on the wharf! It looks like Kazuha!
Greetings, traveler and I was a little surprised.
Kazuha.
Ah, yes. You see, when I came off the boat, I could tell they were not, even though I didn't man.
Oh, does
Huh. Fascinating. It's almost hard to believe such things could happen. Sure, here it is.
Last time, Aoi no Okina's poem, story this time, basic. Well, if Paimon were to rate today's story, it sounds pretty unfortunate.
I don't think there's anything particular.
But according to the story, Akihito was exiled by the Shogun because of his wrongdoings. You did nothing wrong, Kazuha. Huh? Traveler, what are you thinking about?
Ah, by the way, in Liyue and while sailing at sea.
Wow!
Interesting. Stamped seal. Indeed, it is an efficient solution. If we use a stamp, then Xingxue won't have to struggle with his handwriting anymore. Since Xingxue... But...
Yes, that's it, Genyu. Your writing is great.
My apologies, but I simply can't do it anymore.
You just had a
When it comes to pushing it...
No wonder, Lady Ya.
Whoa.
Mr. Hiroyama, we found in both Liyue, of course. First, we'll use a personal. In addition, I'll also...
Let me think. All right, I think that would work.
So, what you mean to...
Mr. Hiroyama, it suddenly occurred to me that the reason we gave... But if we adopted Calc... And if all the authors...
If you think it's feasible, I would certainly be happy. Yes, and you may...
In that case, I shall contact...
It is a great honor to...
My pen name is quite...
Great! Looks like
I'm sorry to have kept you busy for so long, Genyu. Please, take the next... The books that Genyu already signed...
We did it.
Thanks to everyone's efforts.
That's right!
There has been so many lively young customers.
We still have some time to burn.
Traveler, there you are.
Oh, it's Ayaka!
I was just going to the fest. This bar just happened to be
But the paper she...
Here's the paper. Please.
Huh. All the poems we found before were roughly...
And even though there are only 2 short...
If we take the poem literally, it reads, speaking of which...
So, shall we give it...
plagiarized.
You see, Paimon, to ensure the text such special ink. However, since Akihito's poetry collection was an important gift, but as for the plagiarized poems, not only would they lack Akihito's seal, but the words would also react differently when exposed to liquid.
Which means...
Yes, it appears, although the story is saddening, I've Kazuha, Ayaka.
I would be delighted.
Yes, as...
There you go.
Yes.
Long ago, Inazuma had 5 legendary poets. People bestowed upon them the title of the 5 Kasen.
One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself. This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akihito.
Akihito had once belonged to the 5 Kasen. Each poem he composed, he marked with a scarlet red seal, hence the Aka in his name. Such a distinguished writer was he, and yet one of the poems he had submitted the previous year was found to be plagiarized. Akihito was exiled for his crimes, and only 4 of the 5 Kasen remained.
Sumizome went over Akihito's poems and noticed that the plagiarized poem lacked his seal. She immersed his poetry in a stream nearby, and only on the plagiarized poem did the ink run. Aoi no Okina passed by and witnessed Sumizome's doing, which he then recorded in a poem. Thus transpired the events of Suiko's poetry submission, and this is where the story comes to an end.
One of the 5 cups. It's just that... How could this... Oh! Huh? Not noted...
What he means?
Huh? That's right. An average person, even Aoi no... However, for the perpetrator, he was worried that if this poem was seen by the shogun, then the shogun could sow in desperation.
Which means... the one who threatened Aoi no Okina is the same person... What?
That's right. Though they're only... Since the shogun mentioned in the poems is certainly not the one of the 5 Kasen.
Oh, okay.
However, the story of the 5, which begs the...
Speaking of which, I wonder if our dear Kazuha has...
Oh, right! Hey, Kazuha! Are you okay? You've been...
Apologies for making up... Yes. A few things did come to mind. I don't mind sharing.
Hey, we're off!
Kaidehara.
The ride in Gokuden?
It appears that Miss Kamisato but it also has much to do with the Yashiro Commission.
It's fine. However, this matter is somewhat complicated. The Raiden Gokuden, unfortunately, the descendants of the...
Whoa!
Yes, but that's all. My grandfather was and in my generation...
I heard my elder brother mention that the decline of the Raiden Gokuden happened very rapidly. Later, there was speculation that... However, since not every family of the Raiden Gokuden...
Indeed. However, I know not only did it affect the Kaedehara clan, but it nearly... After reading the story of the 5 Kasen...
What exactly happened to your...
I still can't say. I will tell you everything I know then.
just need a moment to quickly take down some notes. Kazuha said he would.
Ah, you're here. It appears everyone has arrived. Last night, I visited a former servant who once worked for my family. In my great-grandfather's, though all the crafts, when the deadline came, the Kaedahara clan and Yash, however, they met the Kaedahara clan. Moreover,
Yes. The sudden passing of the family head left the Kamisato clan leaderless. This single incident had profound effects. Even after the position as head of the clan was passed to my father, but thanks to
the failure to forge the blade was ultimately... However, the story of the 5 Kasen seems to imply that Miss Kamisato, I heard yesterday, might I ask you to do...
Yes, I understand. Everyone, I've managed...
Whoa. At this point, we could...
Although the effect is not to Kazuha, this is clear.
I see. But I fear that I've discovered this secret too late. When my grandfather was young, he proposed yesterday. Sure enough, my grandfather left Inazuma in a rage after hearing those words. He didn't ever see... Looking back at it now...
Oh, I heard that your great-grand...
Kazuha.
Yes. My grandfather was so angry at the time that he smashed my great-grandfather.
Yes, it appears, Kazuha, if your great-grandfather thought that the Ishin art lacked finesse, then after witnessing his son's fate... But instead he said, if you can't find the secret within...
Huh? So you're saying my great-grandfather may have very...
Yes. The current evidence...
I apologize, but after I became a wanted I want to inquire about...
All right, let's get moving.
What are you all doing here?
Kujo Sara.
Yes, I do.
Sara,
Yes, the item...
No, I'm afraid...
I see.
Thank you, sir.
That's all in the past. However, may I ask...
Yes? What...
Currently, I have no Madam Kujo. I believe you are a person of integrity. After our investigation is over, I'd like to ask if you can...
All right. I understand.
The defense is on the left side of
Ah, you must be here to investigate the Kaedehara clan's belongings. Well, Madame Kujo's already informed me this. The Kaedehara clans. However, I have clearly. I'll be waiting for you at the door.
Kazuha, since the...
Yes, sounds like...
Oh, it's you.
Oh.
I'm afraid not. The blade on the sword.
Let Paimon see! Oh, there seems to be a cup Paimon can imagine.
I will continue investigating here and call you if...
Oh, it's you.
Whoa.
Yes. I was thinking the soil is deeply embedded into the claw, because this is not... Let me think.
Albedo seems to... What did you find, Shinto?
I found quite the... These books here are all related to smelting steel. And these are about...
The book's about...
I skimmed through them just now.
There must be somewhere. Do you see all these
Hey! Well, what if we don't end up...
I know you are worried since Kazuha made such a request to stop. No, leave the things here to me.
Everyone, I've found something that you should all have a look at. This flower pot was...
Yeah, the plants...
Well, after my great-grandfather's... But he specifically left behind this dead plant at the time. My grandfather deeply... But now that I think about it... Yes...
We finally found something! Do you think someone...
No, I do not think that is the case here.
You mean to say that these...
Yes, I agree with...
Okay, let's...
There is a pond outside the police station.
Well, how did...
Just as everyone guessed,
Oh? What does the letter say?
it is. Everyone, please...
Kaedehara, why did you lead us to this beach?
It is. In fact, our hypothesis was, it reads, to whoever reads this all those years ago, when I was pursuing the swordsmiths alongside Commissioner Kamisato of the Yashiro Commission, I was not injured by one of the fleeing smiths.
It was night, and after the clues led us down to shore, I waited for the culprits to show themselves. However, there were no swordsmiths in sight, only a single eccentric stranger. This stranger claimed to be the one behind the failed forgings, and said that he had been patiently waiting for us. He then threatened to destroy the Raiden Gokaden. That person was of able body, and in a blink of an eye, myself and the accompanying samurai had been defeated. Commissioner Kamisato was severely wounded, and the unusual stranger could have easily claimed my life at that moment. But I answered that it was my father's surname, and after my father disappeared, upon hearing my answer, the stranger paused. After a long silence, he suddenly said, "Tell her this. My name is Kuni Kuzushi." He then turned and left.
Wow.
Yes. However, due to the encounter, the head of the because the perpetrator said, as the leader of the Kaedahara clan, I am deeply ashamed to witness the Yes, that's unfortunately. Miss Kamisato, it appears you were unaware of...
If the perpetrator was capable, I will discuss this matter with Brother shortly, and...
To be honest, my great-grandfather said in the letter that he did not... Though he was in a tight situation when he wrote these words, I think what's most important for each person is not the past. Therefore, knowing that being said, if the enemy from all those years ago is still lurking and plotting to stir up more trouble, then these are simply thank you all for...
Great! Now the... Today is the final stage of the Iridori Festival. Not only will there be Shincho's signing event, but Albedo's painting of Kuranushi will also be unveiled. Let's take a stroll through the festival venue. Maybe we'll find everyone there.
Hello, traveler.
Albedo, why is the portrait of Kuranushi all covered up? Paimon wants to see what your Kuranushi portrait...
Don't worry. The unveiling ceremony will be starting. I will say that I'm most satisfied with...
Just absolutely love this fan novel.
Great.
Oh, Ayata!
Yes, there were... Fortunately, the...
Brother and I are
Toma sure is taking his sweet time.
Yes.
Paimon didn't think of...
So,
The ending in the original is not like that at all.
Traveler, Paimon, it's a pleasure to see. Indeed it did.
Shit.
You aren't mistaken, after all. Unfortunately, Oh, I should mention, Shu is also on a... Then, please accept my thanks in advance. I'll see you later at the
If you're tired from walking all around the festival, how about you sit right here
Well.
and try my...
Hey! What are
Is that so?
We were merely...
Forget... Kazuha, what are you...
I came here to take in the sea breeze. Such a bustling Thank you. But look. See this familiar... But now, not only are foreigners...
Yeah. Inazuma has already started to change, huh?
I was thinking, it might take a different amount, and when they finally let go...
It's time for the portraits unveiling ceremony. Let's head over to the 5 Kasen Plaza.
Everyone, welcome to the magnificent... Today, we have ushered in the... And now we will reveal the final portrait of the...
Paimon has no idea what Albedo's portrait...
Let's all count down together. 3, 2, 1... I suppose Calxma...
Hello, everyone. The 5 Kasen are legendary. I learned from existing sources. Moreover, perhaps we can assume that, after all,
riddle for ya. His super logical explanation is sure to win everyone's approval. It seems that our adventures at the Iridori Festival have come to a close. Huh? Oh, right! We still haven't figured out... Really? Come on then, who is it? Tell Paimon! Well, that makes sense. Right. Even though they were using stories to hint us toward Shincho's troubles, the real goal was to lead us to solve the secrets of the... Oh! Paimon gets it. Let's go! We'll get to the bottom of this.
Well,
Ayato! But don't you...
First of all,
Huh? So Paimon knew it this...
That's right. As for my roundabout approach, yes, I knew there was more what the Kaedehara clan, although he has the... Of course, if he lacks the ability, Kaedehara Yoshino for a long time...
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Yeah, it wasn't a...
I merely saw that this, and more importantly, reliable friends who would be, because it is also very likely that you will face this. You already know the answer. The answer is actually when there is no one else near. As for the means of revealing...
always attract so many people. Ugh.
It's getting pretty late, so Ayato must have been It's the Balladeer! So he was the one behind the trouble all those years ago!
When there is no one else near the portrait, you can As for the means of revealing that... Also, there's one... I mentioned earlier that it was just after the Shogun announced they had discovered signs that I felt something unusual. In the meantime...
You mean...
I let him serve.
Why didn't you send someone to...
After he left Inazuma, I am certain that the paper... So, now, which part of Kaedehara Yoshinori's experiences was the secret that needed to be protected? As for now, please, enjoy yourselves at the Iridori Festival.
What a coincidence. I was wondering where I might be able to find you, and here you are. Well, can't I come and see? All right. As much as before bringing Klee here. However, Inazuma is... She hasn't complained. Fortunately...
Yay, Mr. Honorary Knight's here! What you talking about, Mr. Honorary Knight? Yeah! Aw, Klee, you're such a... Paimon's very... Anyway, it is pretty cruel. Yep. Allow the almighty...
Klee?
Yay, you...
As you know, Klee is our... by which I mean, for instance, if... Glad to...
I promise I'll bring...
Great.
There are loads of cool things to do in Inazuma. Try the local cuisine, visit a shrine. What do you want to do, Klee? Cuisine? What's that? You know, food and drink. Paimon just meant we could take you to a local restaurant. A restaurant? Yay! Wow, something smells so good. Mr. Honorary Knight, it's not noodly soup.
It's Tonkotsu Ra.
Oh, so
you're kidding, right?
and what about this?
That's an egg roll.
Wow,
They sure let me buy you an egg.
Really? Also, that's your allowance.
Oh, I remember.
Egg rolls are a piece of cake for this. Really? All right, we'll be.
Special yakitori for sale. Come and try some.
Mr. Honorary Knight? What?
Wow, you.
It's yep.
Yeah, these egg rolls are pretty.
Who is Yoimiya?
Yoimiya can do anything. She tells stories, keeps. Yoimiya's pretty much the best.
For me, the best, most.
Oh, well, I don't know any of those people. In most festivals, she seems like she.
Okay, let's go play.
Don't be sad. Yesterday,
Wow, Matsuzaka. Don't worry, Yoimiya. I know.
Yoimiya, it's me. I want to introduce you to.
Nice to meet you, Klee. I love the cute outfit.
That's a four-leaf.
Really? That's also that little.
That's Dodoko.
Oh.
Yep. My
Ride the wind and go.
Yep. My mom and Yoimiya.
Thanks, Klee. Hey, Klee.
Yeah. And hold on a second. Fish blessing?
Oh, the folks from the Yashiro.
What? It's not allowed. But. Aw. Hey, come on. You just made a new friend. This is a happy occasion. Yeah. We still have loads of things we can do. Right. Just like Saika's.
What do you say, Klee?
I still think we should change it. This party's a bit boring.
Here we are, the venue of the Iridori Festival.
Outlander.
Who's this Kawabunga Outlander Brigade?
Kaya says that.
Absolutely not. This is a book about
Oh, is that right?
Hey, miss!
Flowers for Princess Fischl.
Oh, that's right. Flower.
No, Fischl always.
Oh, Klee.
Darn.
Yeah, like, wait, so that's what.
That's right! The Iridori Bingo! What do you. Mr. Alb.
That's very immaculate. We could.
Yay! Great!
Perfect. Okay, so I have some.
Yay! Let's go! Let's go! Those two can run so fast when they're motivated. We better catch up.
I just had a We're gonna keep the content of the story. Obvious. You can keep exploring the. Come on, Yoimiya. We should get going. Let's go inside and start painting.
Oh, Paimon was hoping that. Actually.
So, what? Ooh, that sounds great. Once you're done painting, Oh, but it's okay, Yoimiya. 50 more. Well, if Mr. Honorary Knight, so I think I should just go fish flap. No fish. Oh. He's my older brother, and he knows how to. Oh, is that right? An artist? Yoimiya, let me. Wow. Hey, you can even. Okay. Oh, shoot. Doriko sure had a lot of fun in Inazuma.
Those two sound like they really.
Now we have to get.
I still think we should change it.
Here we are. This is Yae Publishing House. Ooh, it's Auntie Aratani. I know Auntie Aratani.
Auntie? Who's that calling me Auntie? Oh, it's the little girl who came with Mr. Calx. How can I help you, little girl?
Auntie Aratani, can you help me get Dodoko's story printed so that everybody...
Dodoko?
Not only that, Dodoko is also real. Look!
Huh? I don't quite understand.
We'd better explain this to her.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'd love... The deadline has passed.
Auntie, are you...
Oh, Klee, don't be upset. Miss Aratani, is there... We can pay extra.
Miss, we've been printing many at a time like this.
What do we do?
No, I remember this one time. I waited and waited. That night, if we can't get it printed, I can paint. Over the next...
My. Yoimiya has quite a determined spirit.
It's Miko, and...
We heard everything.
Oh, Lady Yae.
It's okay, I know. But our mission at Yae... Let me think. Oh, Yoimiya, little girl.
Of course, Lady Guji.
Dear me, it's... All I mean is... However, there's only... Is this a sacrifice that...
Klee, Lady Guji is saying that we can print...
Yup, I am. Thanks, Miss Guji lady.
Yes, Lady Yae. I'll get right on it.
Combining the prints is a plausible...
No problem. Besides, the Yae... All right, I won't disturb you two any longer. Bye-bye now.
Yay! Everything worked out perfectly. Now...
Yoimiya, traveler.
No worries.
Yes, you're right.
Just do a short story.
I haven't been out in a while.
Look, Mr. Honorary Knight. Auntie Aratani brought us Dodoko's. Now we can finally see what secrets Klee and Yoimiya were keeping from us.
Oh, it's really nothing that exciting.
It's the story of the...
And me, and you guys. we included Paimon. This story is me and
Lady Yai wanted me to inform you that since this, we won't charge you a printing fee, but in exchange, the...
Oh, are you sure?
Actually, the book that yours was...
So,
Klee's mother, Alice, is a... Lady Yai has already...
Paimon knew it!
Yep. I'm so glad.
Be mindful of your personal safety at all times.
Not like that at all.
So, what's the point of this story again?
So many complaints. What should I do? Are you you came at the perfect time. As you know, the Iridori, in addition to all the things, but today they won't leave, so what a headache. Well, we tried talking to, so in principle, this means that as long as they haven't, there is nothing we can do. So, if these complaints can't be I'll lose my bonus.
Hugging a photo board. Should we go and have a look?
Love this fan novel.
Well, if it isn't Arataki Ito.
Hey, traveler. Oh, you came here for the Iridori Festival?
We're here to take...
Yo, right. Yeah, well...
The Arataki, the Tenryo Commission.
Well... No, it's...
Yes, boss! The story starts too. As everyone knows, our boss is very forward-thinking. He thought we...
He also said we can make...
Of course that was your...
At first, we...
But 1 month in? Well, I mean, come on. Yeah.
More like work.
So we cut...
But the day after, it felt like we only I was just...
Sure you...
So then boss said we should...
That makes more sense.
Yeah, it didn't take...
But 30 was too...
That was when we realized...
And we couldn't...
You gotta take it. The Arataki gang only puts out the Yep. That is not every day.
And the way you chose...
so...
That's right. This...
But when we got to they said we had to show...
We'd invested a lot of...
One thing led to another. We were pretty...
So you decided...
We're just making sure...
Yeah, bosses never let us...
Oh, brother. What a no...
But we spent so much... We don't have any...
Well, you can't just take...
I guess when you...
So come on!
But if I say I'm gonna... If we just scrap... that being...
The Arataki...
So if you win, I will leave this border. Oh, beetle fighting! Unfortunately... So, how are we gonna do this duel? Let's think. Yeah.
Hey, look! Why don't we ask Toma?
Hey, travel...
Maybe I could just turn my diary.
Definitely be a big hit.
What a nice surprise meeting you guys here. Well, since the Yashiro... And you are the housekeeper extraordinaire of the Kamisato clan. You're quite the celebrity yourself, you know. Well, I'm flat.
Whoa.
I didn't expect to run into both Ito and the Speaking of which...
It's all Ito.
No, it's no. Oh, in that case, then you can volunteer. I give this idea an
Boss means...
Yeah, this job isn't the most high... Also, since it's on second thought, this is nowhere near enough for the Wait. Oh, it's just...
Boss! That if we take this...
Oh, so, if there's one thing it's an awesome... Traveler, let's do this...
You didn't seem too interested in it just a second ago.
Hey, this is the mic...
AKA.
If it's decided, the volunteer work is... I will assign some job if you're ready.
Okay, our first job is to help a busy vendor. His stand is just nearby.
Are you the volunteer? As you can see, I've just been so big. Can you help me clean up?
Absorption test.
Please, get in line over here.
I'm so grateful to have you. You're finished already? You're wonderful people.
Let's see. Our next job is to help a visitor.
Hey!
Hey, Kajirai!
I'm not playing game. I heard there were some, but I can you help?
So big?
Really came through with this one. This festival is so lively.
Great! Thanks, Miss.
Okay, one last job. We need to help move some goods at the port. Let's go!
Are you the festival ball? Great. But I have to get all. Can you please help me take.
You must be tired. I heard the Yash soy milk is actually, in fact, the
What? Ito won't be able to hurry.
So there you have it, you lose. Behold, the drink of champions, created by Sailing Breeze in collab. Woo! All this talk's making me thirsty. Don't mind if I do. Drink of champions, it's time. Woo! That's the goods. That was a mighty fine drink.
Boss, they said they
Huh?
Quick, get him to a doc.
What's wrong? Cantor.
He's allergic to
Oh, my. I'm sorry. Leave Ito to me. Don't worry.
So, your friend is. I'm so sorry that our drink caused that. If you don't mind, please take this. I could see that your friend enjoyed this drink a lot. Please accept it.
Welcome home, almighty Shogun. Who is this Jinyu everyone keeps talking about?
10% off.
The 5 Kasen Plaza.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Sarah!
Oh, it's you. Do you have something to report? Really? The Tenryo Commission has a responsibility to ensure public order and security.
Oh, you look really...
Nothing serious. Even troublemakers hogging the photo board. Still, Shogun gave us...
Well, no matter how busy you are, at least you still fancy...
What do you mean, figurine? That lady... To be clear...
Oh? What?
That is not a...
Almighty!
This particular... Many people have been...
Oh, really?
Normally, of course, we are required to...
What did...
So instead, I had...
Oh, right! Didn't you say there...
I anticipated the same at first, but Lady Gujiyae found a perfect... I don't know who the... I am fortunate, as well as being...
Early riser and tall.
What was that sound? Really? Well, never mind.
Sayu, what are you doing here? Shh, quiet. She might... No way. I only meant to take a short nap. Oh, if I don't... Sheesh. I guess my only hope now is to sacrifice... Really? So, what's the point of this?
Huh, you didn't... She'd been lining up since...
The first batch was smaller. Well, since... Sell it.
Festivals always attract so many people. What's
believe it. A whole load of... might as well...
Terribly sorry.
Hey, what about those?
I'm sorry, those are... Please don't be too disappointed.
But when will then... Also, this... Even he didn't get...
Look, I don't know all...
I'm terribly sorry.
The Tenryou
Sorry, who are you?
Oh, are you saying this falls under the
that's... Shh. If the Tenryou Commission finds out about this, Kujo's... Anyway...
Huh. Well, since someone's already...
Thank you both for your
So we're supposed to be investigating... You mean me? Sorry, I was... Did I hear anything?
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you. Huh? That's not how you count. 16 snores should be about 1 minute. Right. Sales, which means, even though I only woke, well, so then, well, the shop was, and with SARS people patrolling the area. If someone was up, let's go ask the...
Huh?
Huh? What?
It's a no, okay?
Huh? How come?
How did you know?
Huh? Oh.
Okay, fine. I came here bright to my surprise.
It's not for you to decide whether it was a legit...
Huh?
The Tenryou Commission has received reports that someone has been hoarding goods. It is against the... We have already
But...
Please hand over.
Fine.
You guys figured this out pretty quick.
In fact, we were only just tipped off.
Yikes! I've been spotted.
Oh, you must be the Is that so?
So...
Really? Thank you. So...
Oh, yeah, right. I definitely would have made it back.
I see. Don't blame yourself. According to the intelligence, if we confront him, since you've would you be willing to...
What?
Who introduced you? But let me be clear.
The price has gone up again?
Well, you can take it or leave it.
We gotta keep negotiating as long as we...
I don't have time for this. Fine.
Hold on!
What's to negotiate? Do you want it? Or you think this is a game or something?
The next location you move to will be the police station.
The Tenryou Commission?
Thank you for your help.
Great! So this time...
I'm afraid it's not...
Hi, Campo.
I would be grateful if you...
Although Sora didn't say anything, she seemed a little disappointed, don't you think? Aww. Is there really nothing we can do?
I see. Thank you. Wait. Hold on. Although this statue, now that I think about it, after all,
Really? Sounds good. As long as we... Uh-oh. Please. Saw you. Look what we brought!
Oh. Is this?
We just grabbed it and came straight here!
Of course. This is a prototype design. Otherwise, how could one hope to capture even 1,000th, let alone maintain it? It's also essential to clean it off.
Sarah, some
What's wrong? These are the 5
I never knew there was such a fuss over these tiny figurines. I'm so...
Your Excellency,
I had some spare time.
It was him.
Hey, what?
Huh. I didn't know.
Your Excellency, I've yet to finish the defense.
Very well. Thank...
Watching Sarah Lee.
I have another such figurine in Tenshukaku. I shall not go back on my word. I have committed, or to save you the trouble...
Why does all this have to...
Good. I'll have some... Oh, and I wish you a...
You know, according to the arrival schedule, there should be one last ship arriving in Rito today. But the air... Oh, it's almost time. Let's go to the harbor and take a look.
Traveler Paimon, nice to see you again.
Wow! It's...
Yes, but things are quiet. Igoro was not...
Her Excellency is travel...
Pen pal?
Yes, my pen pal and I, since we were both...
Sounds pretty perfect.
It's almost time.
Kokomi,
This is the meeting spot.
There's...
My. Who have we here?
Miko? Oh no, Paimon hadn't counted. Or are they gonna end...
Lady Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine. No wonder.
Uh-oh, this is getting out of control.
Hello. Nice to meet you, fried tofu with all the frills.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine, soul of the deep.
Hey, Miko is Kokomi's pen pal? No, it can't be. Look at them. Clearly they already knew each other.
Whatever, let's go. The venue for this meeting is in the Kanjo Commission headquarters up there.
Who holds a book review in the Kanjo Commission? You're not here to talk about shit.
What? Right, especially with... But this is just our first...
Huh.
By the way...
Huh, that's right. Where did Goro go?
Goro went to...
Oh, what a pity.
Traveler. I'd like to talk to you. I have been getting the sense that I noticed but Goro rarely buys anything.
Kokomi, you focus on them.
Thank you.
Goro?
I came here to ensure...
Goro, don't be so...
Her Excellency's purchase list. Got it. This is how her
Goro, let us come...
There is a children's storybook on this.
A children's story?
Yes, it's for the. Hello. I'll take 5 copies of.
Thank you for your patronage. Wow, you're a.
Wow, girl.
Here you go. A toy.
What?
Are you okay?
Fine. Could you maybe look after the. Yes. Okay. It says on the list.
Oh, you know him.
Excuse me?
Hello there, yes.
Oh, also?
All right. Oh my goodness, you were the 100th reader. Are you okay?
I'm her ex.
Goro does not.
Oh, one other thing.
Be mindful of your personal safety at all times.
Sir, please take your lucky draw whenever you are ready.
Just turn the handle and a prize ball will come out. Maybe today's your lucky day.
Come on, Goro.
Let me see.
Goro, you're a lucky.
The grand prize is a full collection of each. Not only is the prize awarded.
What? Not only do I have to meet.
What? This guy won the
An entire set of all the.
Huh? You mean
Goro? Don't.
No, that's not what I. But.
Agriculture?
Yes. One of her ex. If I can get these.
I see. I will contact Lady Yi now.
Okay.
Please be mindful of your personal safety at all times.
Goro, that was pretty brave of.
You think so? I am the general of. I'm ready now.
You still look pretty
Well, probably.
Sorry for keeping you all waiting.
How did it go?
Lady Yi has agreed.
That's great!
Additionally, you may accompany me to Yi.
You'll package the books.
Lady Yi said select, although she did.
I didn't think Yi me. Anyway, I'll go with the editor to pick the books now. Great.
Kokomi and Goro will be boarding their boat home soon. Let's go down to the harbor and see them off. Traveler Paimon, thank you for coming to see. Very worthwhile. Goro also.
I may have won the prize, but ultimately.
Speaking of, didn't Yi?
Oh, I almost forgot. I'll read it now.
Dear Goro, I suppose you must. It came as a surprise indeed. Those books are a token of my goodwill to Wata. Ah, yes. I'm sure that by this point you must. Yi Publishing House will host an event next. Goro, you are not only patient. Oh, and by the way, it'll be a woman's outfit.
I knew it! I knew she was up to something!